Leading off for the Tigers, the third baseman.
Hey, your pitch. Your pitch. He's coming to you.
Carter.
Back on this B.
Speed up and drive it, huh?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Ready for another shot now. Elvis Vizcaino 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the third baseman, Bubba Carter.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Digging in, Elvis Vizcaino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Brandon Drury will bat next. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
11-2 is the way.
Sorry, the tornado sirens went off 3 times and we just had a storm.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers.
What's the play ball?
Striding in, Bubba Carter. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic crown. He leads all 3 categories. Racing back to center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning 2. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Bubba Carter. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Scooped up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Now at the plate, Bubba Carter. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field.
Come on, go. Come on, you're scoring.
And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Rogers. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Grounded softly to the right. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. Digging in once again, Bubba Carter. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. So his remarkable season continues. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matty V. And hey, you don't see this very often, D-Roll.
Digging in now, Bubba Carter. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Pull up. Beat it out.
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
No error.
We are under the lights. Zimmer on at first, nobody out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Down toward the left, fielded. One there.
That's an out.
On to first, a double play. Now to the plate, Bubba Carter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, stay hot now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone.
Well, Dero, you know they say.
Striding in once again, Bubba Carter. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that's the second out. In now for Cleveland, Christian Walker. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Christian Walker.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Bubba Carter will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, let it rip here.
Hit hard to short. He's got it.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Bubba Carter.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitters on base. Time called here as...
Wow, nice job there, notching career save number 159. Hey, I had 158 saves in my career, so I'll be in his rearview mirror forever. He's a good one, and we'll see how many more he can rack up.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Cleveland win for a division-leading 98th time. Carlos Carrasco records his 14th winning decision of the season. Brad Hand strikes out the side to record the save, his 40th of the season. We are this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here. Into the box now, Bubba Carter watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. All 3 categories. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Standing in, Jake Rogers. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game where he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Stepping up now, Elvis Vizcaino. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santana has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Brandon Drury will bat next, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Digging in, Troy Stokes. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Junior.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Slow grounder to first. Reined
All right, you're
in.
here, you're here.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Tigers 2 and the Indians nothing. Standing in, Bubba Carter. He reached on a single in his first try.
Bubba Carter.
Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. Mercado is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games 1.
Leading off for the Indians.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Carlos.
To the left side. Scooped up. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Franmil Reyes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled down the line. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it.
Stepping into the box, Bubba Carter.
The third baseman, Bubba Carter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field.
All right, make the turn. Go, 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 2, go, 2.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay to third now, but he's safe as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Stepping in, Jake Rogers.
Now
Runner in
batting,
scoring
catcher.
position with 2 gone.
Rogers.
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Bubba Carter.
The third baseman, Bubba Carter.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Get down, get down.
Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Round it,
Dean
find the ball.
rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and the deficit now stands at 5.
Hey, way to square that up. Nice hit. Nice
Well,
hit.
D-Row, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored in ribbies, runs scored in ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
Rogers.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Softly on a line to third.
Get dirty, get dirty, get
And
dirty.
they'll go the
All
short
right,
way
make
to
the turn.
retire the side. Tigers get just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Cleveland's out in front, 9-4. So now Carlos Santana.
The batter, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Santana waiting on a 1-1. Goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Cleveland set the pace in the division with 99 wins. Shane Bieber wins for a team-high 19th time. Spencer Turnbull couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Tristan McKenzie takes the rare 3-inning save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Tigers, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Detroit attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Tarek Skubal, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Duvall has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Digging in to try it again, Bubba Carter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Bubba Carter.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Travis is off of first with 2 away.
Hey, see it, drive it.
Hit in the air to right field. Soler on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The Royals are on top 2-0. Digging in now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Perez.
Hit down the third baseline. Fielded clean. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man. Coming to the plate now, Bubba Carter.
The third baseman, Bubba Carter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. So his remarkable season continues. And the Tigers have cut the gap to 3-2 now.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken. And what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan.
Ready to take his hacks again, Bubba Carter, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
No errors. They left 17 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Detroit hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Next up for Detroit, Bubba Carter. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. So his remarkable season continues as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead. So we'll take one more look. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Bubba Carter, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. Let's see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
The catcher, number 34.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jake Rogers. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message. So stepping in, Bubba Carter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they go. 1 man gone now for KC in the 7th. And that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier.
This one's down to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now at the plate, Bubba Carter. First pitch on its way.
Carter.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Corners here, 1 away, and into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
And he missed with it, ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. So striding in, Nico Goodrum, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a ball served into center field, and it's going to work out. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And the tag gets him. That'll end the inning, but they do. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Royals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and they left.
MLB The Show's coach. Now at the plate, Bubba Carter. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Starling is there to make the catch, and the inning is. Next for the Tigers, Bubba Carter.
Third baseman, Bubba Carter.
Hey, get on for us here.
Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping in, Jake Rogers.
The catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Hot shot to third. Right to him. There's Merrifield. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Bubba Carter.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He'll get it into second. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So striding in, Brandon Drury, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
The 2-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. On to first. It's a double play. At the plate, Bubba Carter, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Carter.
Skied into very shallow right. Soler is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done.